Venomous here. This is day 5 of my summoning challenge. Actually, I finished day 5. I'm going to day 6. As it happens, I'm recording before I go into the next ritual. Yesterday's ritual, again, I haven't had time to do the research video yet, but I will probably tonight because I think it's going to be a late night for a lot of reasons. And I'll leave it at that. It seems like whenever I do this work, there's always a lot of distractions that crop in, even though it's not for me, it's for someone else. Distraction is the name of the game. And I had both good and kind of bad things happen today for my personal life. Even though the work isn't for me, it's still affecting me. It's clearly one of the good things that happened was somebody offered me. It's not a job, but it's an extra component of basically of a teaching gig, and I'm really interested in it. And I realized as soon as they said that, as soon as I got the email on LinkedIn, it wasn't even an email; it was LinkedIn. I completely thought, yeah, this right that is completely something that I would like to do. And it was one of the few times I've had that experience recently. To be honest, work is work. It is what it is. There's a lot of problems with mismanagement at my current position. I really want to start my own company, and I'm working towards that. So I just view this as kind of, this is what it is for now. So I was working with Lucifer work to help the sorceress. If you're wondering, you can go back to the research thing where I'll talk about the channel ritual that I did and devised a ritual. It's not just a ritual, it's a ritual framework. Work for other people. I'll share it in the research video. And then today, like I said, I got this opportunity where I was really forced to consider, yeah, I want to do this. Now, you never know. I'm not going to throw any magic at it because, honestly speaking, it would be like teaching computer science classes for 3 times a week. But even the opportunity, I was just like, yeah, I really should. It was like an illumination light bulb even for myself, even though I'm doing a Lucifer work for another sorcerer. It was clearly one of those, I'd like to do this. And actually, I love teaching the occult classes. I love teaching the classes. I just don't love collaborating sometimes. And that's how my chair needs fixing. I apologize for that right off the bat. Really. But I don't like always collaborating. I do like collaborating with some people. But, the nonsense on the internet, I don't have time for it, honestly. I have a full day job. Keep getting promoted. I'm trying to do that. I don't have time for it. And if I could just teach the classes and not get into the haterade that goes around, I would teach classes all the time. And is seeing an offer for doing a computer science class get me excited? Tells me that I really enjoy the teaching aspects. Marketing, not so much. That's where I fall down. Boom, crash, right into the wall. Actually, there's some people who do the marketing really, really well. I won't name any names, but, I'm always impressed by how brazen their marketing is. So maybe I should take a note with that, do some self-change, go read some Hyatt, and become a sociopath, or whatever. Sociopath magic, I forgot what he called it. It's been a while since I read those books. So interesting enough, this Lucifer work, I'm seeing it getting results for other people. It's getting sort of, I think, giving me some clues on my own illumination work. By putting these kind of positive confrontations, not negative. Now, there's still some negative things that happen today, too. But those things I'm used to. It's kind of like those are the people involved and the situations involved are intractable. And they're really kind of oh, well, here it is. Good opportunities that are challenging because it's like, I thought I want to get out of computer science stuff. And then I thought, I would actually like to teach this. I'd really like to teach this. I'd re- Even though, like, you'd think, you want to get, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be a code monkey. But teaching it, I'm thinking, yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it a lot. So that was an interesting thing from the Lucifer work that came about. Yesterday's actually work was pretty mellow. I mean, it was intense, but it wasn't like I was dissolving a spirit or anything like that. It was just intense Lucifer work where Lucifer was shining, was setting up the golden path. Again, when you see the pictures, hopefully in the research video, you see the pictures of the actual altar, it'll be clear what's going on. Like, there's this hidden golden path, and there's the mirrors as I'm describing. And yesterday's work was really just to move the person further along. Now, technically speaking, Lucifer said the work was done today, even before I start. I'm going to keep doing it for this person. And actually, Lucifer's timing on day one was 5 days, and the candle only lasted 5 days. Weird, huh? Exactly 5 days it lasted of that intensity work. Now I'm going to put some votives into the 7-day candle I was working with to kind of boost Lucifer working. It's clearly gotten results on the person I was doing the work for, but I'm going to go through and do it for 7 days. And then I'll reassess it on Saturday. So this will be, I'm going into day 6. Friday will be day 7. And Saturday, I will reassess this to see if it's something I should be doing for myself as well. There's some other things that I'd like to do. Um, I have to start preparing, even in summoning work for the Toronto trip with the Shirti ritual. And I might need to switch gears to really get it going. Um, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of mantras. And I've been thinking more, you know, maybe I should go. I've been doing pretty good on my diet and my health work, but maybe I should go back into this enchantment while I'm working out. And I was really thinking about enchanting for this here. See, it's it's nice little bike. You can zoom up that if you're that curious what type of bike it is, but yes, I would enchant for it. And more than likely, I would get it really soon. And I've already kind of mentally kind of been obsessing about this bike. And I'm already halfway there to doing an enchantment. It's just, I probably will do one this weekend. I'll go to the forest and ask the forest spirits for a bike so that way I can spend more time with them. Literally, that's what would happen because I would like get the bike and I would ride through the forest and the trails all the time. It sounds weird. It's not a cheap bike. I could just go to Target. But I'm getting a bike for someone who's a big guy. And my ultimate goal on that health goal with that bike is to actually be able to take a trip from here in Cleveland to Pennsylvania, to Pittsburgh or to Chicago, or even, if possible, ride my bike from Cleveland to Toronto. I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. I'm even going to buy a little trailer for the bike, so that way when I'm going, I'm like I can just haul off. It's going to happen. Just got to work towards it. I found that biking. I love motorcycles too. I just haven't got one. But biking, I really love, and I would take a long trip like that because it would be fun. And once you get out of the major cities, you know, it'd be an interesting thing. And then it'd be interesting because then I'm, on the road. Can't beat that. You just you and the road and the crossroads. Well, you know how it is for me with the crossroads and the road. It's just it doesn't get better than that. You just wander on the road, going forward from crossroad to crossroad. Thing of beauty, actually. Thing of beauty. So this is day 5 of the Do Magic Challenge. Check out my website and my other materials on my website. I'm starting to produce more materials slowly. A lot of the things that, if you go back to and look at the research elements, are things I will cover in the Fire Magic book that I am working on. That's right, I am working on another thing. If you're interested, go to domagic.com. You can see all the challenge. The Do Magic Facebook group, there's a lot of things going on there. It's just a great experience. And I thank you for watching my take and my vlog of the Do Magic Challenge, day 5, going into the ritual real fast.